Folks, I make no apologies for being the most pro-union president in American history. No, I mean it. You know, anyway, you know, you've heard me say it before, but I'll say it again and again and again. The middle class built this country, not Wall Street. And guess what? Unions built the middle class. And I know how to say union. It's amazing how a lot of people talk about labor. Unions. Asked me to be with me my entire career, and I've been with you my entire career. And by the way, I know there's a lot, you know, we have a lot to talk about. I'm not going to make a campaign speech now, but just to say two things. One of the things we're going to change in the second term is we're going to have a fairer tax system. We got a little fair. We made those 55 companies that didn't pay a penny in taxes and made $40 billion. We made them pay, but it's only 23%, so they're not paying, 15%, they're not paying enough. You got out there, literally, you got 1,000 billionaires in America, up to 1,000 billionaires. You know what their average tax rate is? 8.3%. Well, no, but here's the point I want to make, Joe. This is very serious. I'm not joking about this one. The fact of the matter is, Trump wants to give him another, and he's said it, a $5 trillion tax cut over the next 5 years. No, I'm not joking. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to stop it, and we're going to spend that money on child care. We're going to send that money, no, I mean it. We're going to send that money on elder care. We're going to, look, folks, all of those things that people gave me credit for, or the critics said, Biden's just a big spender. And first of all, we ended with actually a little bit of a surplus. But guess what? That other guy had the largest deficit any president ever had in history. But here's the deal. I asked the Treasury Department to do a study. Was all my pro-union stuff and organizing and marching and being on picket lines with y'all, is that good or bad for the economy? When unions do well, the entire economy and everybody's non-union does better. Everybody. So I really mean it. I came to thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're the most powerful country in the world. We have the best economy in the world, but now we got to make sure that we start taking care of the families like Jill and I grew up. Jill's from Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. I'm from Wilmington area. And I tell you what, we lived in she had 5 sisters in a 4-bedroom split-level house. I had 4 kids, 4-bedroom split-level house. I had 4 kids and my family in a 3-bedroom house with a grandpa living with us. Small house. I wonder how my mom and dad did it now looking at it. But the point is, you know, at the end of the month, my dad used to say, Joey, a paycheck's worth a lot more than the amount of money you have. It's about your dignity. It's about respect. It's about whether you're able to look your kid in the eye at the end of the month and say, honey, we're going to be okay. We're going to mean it. Folks, there's a lot of people still struggling because since we ended the pandemic, well, I'll be very blunt, since I ended the pandemic, he didn't. Corporate profits have doubled. And we got to do something about it. And one of the things, you know, the first bill that I got passed, and I didn't have a Congress to continue it, I made sure that we had payments for child care per child. And guess what? Based on income. And guess what? We cut child poverty in half. And the economy grew. When we have child care, guess what? Mom or dad can go to work and earn money. It grows the economy. This isn't wasting money. It's growing the economy. Well, I'm getting too wrapped up here. Anyway, there's a lot we can do. I go all the way back to McEntee you think I'm kidding? I'm not. I got elected in large part because of AFSCME in my home state, in the home state of Delaware. So we got a lot to do, folks, but we can do it. We're on the cusp of getting so much done. I really mean it. And with your help, I know we have your help. With my help, helping us working together, we're going to get a hell of a lot done for the American people. And we're going to make sure these things are. So anyway,